As part of the project manager, how involved were you with the equipment selection?
So I ran the procurement of all of the equipment from lights to HVAC to the racking system, and I will say, Pipp is one of the best partners we have in that area. They've stood behind their product all the way from speccing it out and designing it to install, and they had boots on the ground whenever we needed them. And they were certainly a part of making this project successful and hitting the timeline. We felt as though we were a new kind of customer for Pipp, being a very large, relative grower compared to some of the other installations. So we felt we were maybe the next size up in the evolution of that business for them. But we felt like they sort of handled it like we were an Amazon or a Walmart, and they were taking care of us with kid gloves and really stood behind the product and the service.
So you guys took a creative and very intelligent approach to what I'll call your phasing. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
I can. Thank you for saying that. The mission here, or the goal here, was to get a one-level facility up and running and understand sort of how to cultivate in this market and following the rules and regs that the Department of Commerce has set out for us. So we when we started this, we were a little apprehensive about how quickly the patient market would be there, how quickly dispensaries would be open, how quickly processes would be open. So we decided to only deploy really 50% of our capacity here, but design the facility so that we could add a second level by simply sort of plugging and playing the equipment, but not doing any construction. For example, we've got all of our ductwork in for our air conditioning units that are to be constructed and installed. We've got all of the electrical circuitry in for both sets of lights, so that when we feel that the demand is there from the patient side, we can add a second level of trays, we can add a second level of lights, drop on an AC unit, and double the capacity of each of our flower rooms, probably in a week.
Well, it sounds like you guys really set yourselves up for success. Congratulations on a beautiful
facility.
facility.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Anytime.